The end of the restoration has arrived, but a new life has been given to our 1969 911E Targa.
7 months ago, when the contest was announced, we had 2 cars we could pick from. We had a 912 that we were just about to start, and then we had this 69 911E, and it was in disrepair. It hadn't run for some 15 years, and quite honestly, if you're going to do something, might as well pick one that's going to test you.
Throughout the challenge, every inch of the car has been inspected. There wasn't a bolt untouched, each piece cleaned and scrubbed, ready to put back together.
I did work by myself last year and the year before, completing single projects, but the classic cars that we're going into now is expanding. That's when I found Jesse. I'd like to think that I could mentor him along and to see that he might want to pursue this career as a lifetime career. We'll see.
Every day I realize how privileged this opportunity is, that be able to learn from such a skilled mechanic that has so many years in the field. I feel like this is a very niche community. Pretty amazing to be around these vehicles.
This flat-six fuel-injected 911 engine is the precursor to the modern engine still inside today's 911 models. Completely stripped and rebuilt, this numbers-matching engine has been meticulously put back to its original state, just like it came off the factory floor.
I'd like to think that I'm passing something on to Jesse that otherwise may not be passed on.
To be able to get in there and know all the finer, the small details in there that I haven't experienced before.
I pretty much let him do it. I only watched him. He pretty much did it. I was doing these when they were new. So, I mean, how can you beat that? But yeah, I'm kind of happy to be able to pass this on so, it just doesn't die off.
While Jim and Jesse worked on the engine, Brett at Integrity Automotive worked on the body of the 911 Targa. After sandblasting and completing the bodywork, a fresh coat of paint was applied, and the progress was ready to be unveiled to the Porsche Tucson community.
Everybody was interested as to where are we, because the end of this, the timeline was getting close. And the body's getting worked on, and the engine's getting disassembled, and parts are coming in, but nobody knew where we were in total. And we thought that would be the ideal time to bring everything out. So we had a very good turnout. A lot of people showed up, and were impressed at seeing how far we'd come. Now, they were all anxious to see it all put together.
With all the pieces ready for assembly, the task of putting this 1969 Porsche 911E Targa got underway. Our 911 went back together piece by piece.
People are really excited about these classics. We're seeing excitement from the salespeople, from management, from upper management, and most from our customers. Hopefully encourage these restorations to continue.
With the restoration challenge completed, Porsche Tucson proudly unveiled the car to the Porsche community. Finally, after all the blood, sweat, and tears, the team got to step back and reflect on all the hard work they had put into this 1969 Porsche 911E Targa.
But there's so many people to thank along this way. First and foremost, the Chapman Automotive Group and Ted Chapman for letting us follow our passion and have fun bringing back to life this 1969 911E. I want to thank, Jim for leading this project, Jesse, his apprentice, who worked night and day, especially towards the end, Brett from Integrity, Gina from the option, and then everybody else, the sales team at Porsche Tucson, our service department, all the management. There's just everybody was in this as a team, and a very heartfelt thank you to everybody.
I admire my work that I did to it, and I'm sure that Jesse does too. And and you forget every nut and bolt and everything that you put into that. And so you don't really see it until it's done.
As the Restoration Challenge car goes to the judging stage of the contest, we look forward to the reception it will receive and how it will stand up to the competition. Continue to follow us on social media as we continue the Porsche legacy.